welcome back to another episode of Let's Get Real TV. I'm Bakiba.
I'm Drea.
And I'm Stacy. Do you all have gender role expectations in your relationships?
Well, I definitely think that, so we gonna go, because you know it's different type of relationship. We're just gonna go man and woman for me. But I definitely think like a man should provide and like protect and profess. I feel like he should be the provider. He should provide in the relationship. But you know, it's that whole thing, like, because you know, we go to work too, and it's that whole thing of like 50-50 and 80-20 and all that stuff. But I need you to carry your weight. Provide. But you know, some of the men, they stay at home. Okay, we're just going to focus. I need you to provide. I do need you to protect me. Like, I need to feel secure. I need to know that you got me, and with you, I'm safe. I need that security for me. And I definitely need you to profess your undying love to me. You know, you love me and adore me and cater to me, you know, stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so when I think of gender role expectations, I think of how I was raised. So I'll take my father and my mother's relationship and how we saw them as children. I was the youngest, so I might have saw it different than my siblings. But I know my father, when I was younger, my mother and my father worked. But then when I moved here to Illinois, I was about 8 years old, and my mother didn't work a regular 9-to-5 job, and so my father was the provider. So seeing my father provide for my mother and for my family, we lived good. I think everything went well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked the way it worked. My mom did the cooking and stuff like that, and but she wasn't, and she wasn't defined either in her role. Like, she didn't have to cook.
Right.
I'm bringing home the bill, so you must cook and you must clean and you must do anything, all those things. It was, well, not to me, in my eyes, it wasn't forced on my mother to have this specific role. So when I look at it, I want the same. Like, I would prefer for my man to work and bring home the bacon so I can cook it if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I always say that I would love a man that if he got it, that I can just be at home and be an at-home entrepreneur.
Yeah,
I would love to do that. But if that's not the case, and in today's world, we know most of the time that's not the case. So I'm willing to work. You know what I'm saying? I work. I wouldn't quit my job because of anything like that. But also, on the other hand, I think that he should bring in more. Even if it's not he's making more, he still needs to pay more to bill.
90
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But I'll pay for groceries and you know,
pay the tax, baby. I got the offering on Sunday.
And then when he's slack, I got him. If he get laid off, I got you, boo. We got each other. It's a teamwork. But I do believe that the man should have more of that. And then in my role, because we're talking about man and woman, so in my role, I believe that I should be taking care of home. So I do believe that I should work. But little things like taking out the garbage, I need him to do. You know, every once in a while, barbecue me up a meal. You know what I'm saying? But I don't expect so much more in the house. But financially, I think that the man should carry his weight.
So, my expectations, I grew up in a home where both my parents worked. My daddy definitely is the provider. She took care of the home. My mom, cooking, cleaning. Daddy didn't do any of that. And we didn't like his cooking anyway. But we didn't like it anyway. So that I'm gonna throw y'all for a loop. Okay. So in relationships, I'm kind of dominant. Okay. I used to be very dominant. So I like to work. I've always worked 2 jobs at a time. So I've always brought in money and stuff like that. And so I definitely am guilty and have been told I don't allow the man to be my protector because I got it. Like, I'll protect myself.
You're like my auntie.
And not only will I protect me, but I protect you too. Like, people used to know, like, when I was married, don't run up on her husband because she gonna come for you. Like, people knew that. And so when health issues came with me and I had to be more humble and relaxed, and I needed that my spouse to step up,
take the lead.
Yeah, it didn't happen because I was always in that position. So it made me change my thinking. And so vulnerable was the word I was looking for. When I became vulnerable, because I had some real health issues for a few years, and I needed that protector to step up for me, and it didn't happen, it really was a time that I had to self-reflect. Well, I am guilty of always being like, I don't need you to do it because I got it. But so now my expectations definitely have changed. I need to know, like, I'm a strong woman. And I need to know that you a strong man. And that you got me when I need to be got.
Okay, and I want to be the damsel in distress.
See?
I don't want to be the strong woman. I want him to always say this. I want to be able to walk across the street with my eyes closed and he leads me along the way.
Do you know how safe that is? Do you understand?
And I'm like that right now in my relationship. You know how good that feels?
Amazing.
It feels so good. I've never wanted to be that person that was just, like you said, that you felt like I've never wanted the weight on my shoulders. I always wanted that, and it feels so good.
I don't know why I was like that, because I didn't see my mom being like that. Like, I don't know where that came from.
Well, maybe you took after your dad. You said that's like your dad.
Well, my brother jokes and say I should have been a man.
So, you want to take from your dad?
Yeah, wait a minute. He jokes with me all the time, calling me Stefan. I'll be like, stop it, bro. But I have learned that now I am much softer. And I became softer once this life happened. And I realized, I said, my male friends, they are so protective of me. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is how, I like the way that feels. This is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And if they're just my male friends, then I definitely expect that from my spouse.
Yeah. Like for me,
I've changed.
I'm like Andrea. Like, I want to be the damsel. I don't mind a man leading me as long as he know where he going.
Oh, definitely. That's trust. That's definitely trust,
you gotta know where you're going.
Yeah.
Leading me. But, the women in my family are very dominant, very strong. So we we take the lead with him. And it's like, I'm the
same way. I get
we
you.
take it with him. And it's like, you know, I want to, come back here a little bit. But for some reason, because we all so strong women, we got you. Yeah. But I know my role. Like, I don't get me wrong, like, I love to cook and things like that, but, like, he works and I work. If he get off before me, I don't mind you cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll help me out and vice versa. But, like, one time I had posted on social media, I love shoveling snow. Don't ask me, it's therapeutic for me. It is. I don't know why it's therapeutic for me, but I like snow. I don't like the cold. Don't ask me how it go together. But I do. I like shoveling snow, and I'm always getting told, put that shovel. And people were coming on me on social media. Where your man? And I'm like, this ain't got nothing to do with him. Yeah. This is therapeutic for me. This is what I like to do. But, yeah, you can keep all the other stuff, the fixing the chair and the garbage. I'm good on that.
You know what, Keeper? I shovel snow. I cut grass. My daddy, I can say, my father raised me and my sister. He said, I never want y'all to need a man for nothing. So he taught us what I consider very manly things. Put up drywall. Things like that. Lay towel down. See, I was right there with them learning how to do this stuff. So maybe that shaped me to why I was like, okay, well, I got this.
It did.
Because he told me, he was like, I don't ever want you to need a man for nothing. And so in my mind, okay, well, I'm going to do it all.
You know how to change a tire?
Yes.
Dang, I want to know how to do it.
I do, but my dad didn't teach me that. School taught. My high school had taught me that. But now I don't want that. I want someone that I can call and be like, hey, I got a flat tire. Right. And he says, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
And just come through for me.
Yes. Yeah.
That's so the best take feeling. That load off.
It is.
Yeah, I definitely changed.
Feeling. Yeah. It is a wonderful feeling.
I don't think I've ever been in a relationship where a man didn't do that. Like, I've always had a man that stepped forward and was willing to be the provider. I've never been the one, and I am, like you said, you do be like, well, we still gonna make the decisions together. I still be looking like control freak on stuff. So I still want to know everything that's going on and be involved in everything. But as far as when it's time to just step back, let me step back. That's why I always say I need a man's man, because I need a man who knows how to fix stuff. Because I want to call him. I want somebody that I can call. If I don't have him, then I'm gonna have to call somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing wrong with us calling AAA, but if we both sitting in the car and neither one of us know how to change the tire, I got a problem with that. And I love a man's man. Like, I need your hands to look like a man. Don't be ashy, but I need you to do man stuff.
Right.
And this is
what
what
I like. And I also need, like, for a man to see, well, she needs this, and just take care of it.
Girl,
just take care of it. I don't want to have to say,
yes. Yeah, definitely.
You see it, or you see
the need.
You know what? Her tires looking a little bald. Baby, I'm taking your car this weekend to get you new tires.
Yes.
Like, I need that, and I definitely have changed through years.
Girl, do you know how good that feels when it's a need and your man just takes the ring and handles it for you?
Yeah.
So
let me tell y'all what I did. So I know personally I had a situation where I would still call my ex to do stuff that I should have been having my current man in a relationship doing.
I'm a step 2 key.
I would literally call my ex to, like, if something was wrong with my car, I would call my ex to do it because I just didn't trust my current partner enough because the relationship was still fresh.
I could see that about you because with you, like you said, it takes action.
Yeah.
So I see that about you.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's just easier to tell him, and then I don't have to explain myself. So if I call you and be like, oh, my tire is doing XYZ, and then they say, okay, I got you.
Right.
Then I'm just like, cool, let it be done. It's nothing more to it, but I realized I was the one that was wrong. I shouldn't have been doing that. And so the person in my current relationship actually had to come to me and be like, why are you still calling?
I can imagine that conversation.
To do this when I'm right here. And I'm like, because it's just easier. And they're like, no, that's not right. And I'm like, yes, you're right. So then I had to let him know what I expect.
Oh, see, that's what I love about you. But that's what a lot of people mess up with. They want them to guess.
Yeah, exactly.
And be mad.
Exactly.
And you didn't want to make him guess.
Exactly.
And that's why you went over
Exactly.
here.
Right. And that's what I had. That's when I had to lay out my expectations. Like, if I say something is wrong with my car, or if I say this happened and this happened, I need you to give me the solution. And I need to work on it. I don't need to talk about, oh, well, did you do this, or what happened when you did that. I don't want to do all that.
I did that myself.
I could have called AAA. I could call my dad, my brother. They'll send somebody over like that to help me if I just needed a man. I need you to take care of it.
Right.
So it was just a learning curve that was thrown.
You know, I understand. Like when it was just you're more comfortable calling your ex.
So what do you think, really quick? What do you think a woman should do? I'm gonna ask you the same thing.
Be grateful and say thank you.
Okay. Now this is how y'all supposed to say put it down in the bedroom.
That's my answer.
Yeah, I want to this y'all should put it in the bedroom.
Because I got to answer what the woman should do.
Okay.
Because I don't, as hard as I am on men, I am equally as hard on women. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take care of that home. This is the role I want to be. I'm going to take care of that home. I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. You don't have to worry about nothing. I'm buying your deodorant. I'm a nurturer. That's just my nature, to nurture in that manner. But you're never going to leave this house full. It's going to stay empty.
I don't
get my drift.
It took me a minute. Y'all.
Okay.
It took me a minute.
You get my drift.
I understand.
And I believe that wholeheartedly, like, because I need you to keep me satisfied as well.
I understand.
And so that,
let me tell you, when you think about it though, like in real life, like this is me, but like a woman's role, like you said, being a nurturer, cooking, cleaning, making sure
that the husband is satisfied.
Yes.
Thank you. That's the politically correct answer. Satisfying your spouse, building with him, like building y'all legacy, working together,
that's so important. Yes,
it's just trying to stay sexy, trying to keep yourself up. You know, it's a lot on women.
It is
inexpensive.
True.
Cash out below.
And then most of the time, because you definitely doing sometimes more than the man.
Yeah.
Because the fact, especially nowadays, like I said, like we both have to work. So if we're both working, and then I'm the one that's coming home to doing XYZ, it's like, okay, what you doing?
On the show Man Cave, which is her boyfriend Tank is on there, but Steve Harvey said, I'm just going to be honest, he said the role of a woman in a relationship is 80% to my 20. He said the woman handles everything. She know who the teacher is. She know when the project's due. She know when this done. She cooks. She done set your schedule out. She done laid this out for you. She done reminded you of this. Told you which tie go with which. He said I can ask either one of you gentlemen now, what's your child third grade teacher name and what second period teacher? All y'all gonna sit up here and say, oh no. So yeah, a lot of men believe it is 80% women and 20% the man. Because we do a lot.
You think a lot of men think that?
I don't know, but Steve Harvey.
Okay. Maybe Steve Harvey, but
that's what Steve said.
That's a good question.
That's what Steve
Do
said.
men think that? Do men really think that women give more in a relationship? I wonder.
That is. So I think y'all should comment below and let us know what y'all think.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I got a question for you all. So, okay. The question says, so me and my guy have been dating for a few months. And he's cool, but I can't get over the fact that he lives at home with his mama. He's comfortable there and said that he doesn't know when he's moving out. Am I wrong if I stop talking to him?
Is he trying to be a rapper?
I wonder how old this person is.
Well, we're going to talk about it from our age.
From our ages?
Yeah.
We talking about from our age?
I mean, that's the only thing we can answer, right?
Yeah.
Is us. So
what should be your love,
perspective?
your claim to fame. I'm single. I handle it. So you single, Miss Single. And
you dating and you find out he lives at home with his mom. What you doing?
Friend zone.
wow.
Why?
Why not?
Why are you at home? Is she sick? Are you taking care of her?
Are you you want to upgrade him?
He gotta upgrade himself. He gotta up. I can tell you, okay, I can encourage you, but I can't. You have to have your own. I'm 35 and I just feel like at this age, why are you living with your mama? The only circumstance that would be okay in my head is if she was sick and you were taking care of her.
And it's your house.
And it's your house. I can even get with it if he moved into her house to take care of her because she's sick. But other than that, there's absolutely no reason for you to be there. I don't.
What you doing, Kiba?
I don't know.
I do know. Don't believe that.
I am not that kind. I am, but yeah, at my age, I need you to have some stability.
Yeah.
I need you to have, and not more importantly, not have it for me, but as a man, you should want to have something for yourself. You see what I'm saying? You should not want to have to, not saying that just because he live with his mama, he going to be dependent on me.
The chances are, though, yes.
What if, I'm being honest with y'all, I give as many scenarios, and it's still going to come back to the same thing with her facial expression. No. Because he might be like, he moved back home to save some money, but why are you in your 40s and you ain't got your money game together? What's your credit score? Why you ain't got, what's going on in your life?
Right.
You said,
well, they said he's comfortable there. It said nothing about his mom being sick or anything like that.
So. But then that's a whole nother thing. He may not even want to leave.
Yeah.
And then who's screwing in their mama house? And 40-something years, 30, 40 years old. I'm not going to be screwing in your mama's basement.
And then that makes me think, do you even know how to pay bills? Like, where's your responsibility level?
Okay, so here's my thing. I believe that it's okay. I believe it's okay. If he is responsible. So if he has a great job, if he knows how to take care of me, if he knows how to transition out of this situation, if he knows once we get married, I got a house waiting on you, if he knows that everything, if I'm comfortable with everything being okay, I'm all right with it. And the reason is because, so for a long time, my family, we all lived together, and that included my brother. My brother was an older man who, like I said, he older, like he was in his 50s or nothing like that. But he was an older guy in his 30s. And we all lived in my family. But my brother was getting banked. Any day he decided he was gonna move out, that's what he did. He was responsible as ever.
Oh, okay.
We just were a family that kind of was close knit, and we was literally just. That's just who we were as people. So I guess because I've seen it and I've been there, and I would think that if a woman would have declined my brother because of that situation, she would have missed out on a good man.
But see, that's 1 in a million, though.
But that's my thoughts.
Maybe that's
my thoughts.
type though.
The chances for me with that,
And
that's 1 in a million.
I think it depends on what he's showing me.
Maybe
If he's a bum and he's just like, come on, baby, let's use my mama basement. You gotta have some gumption and some initiative to want to do something. So I think personally, I'll be okay.
I know her brother.
I know you do.
I didn't even think about it like that, and he is very responsible.
Yeah,
but he 1 in a million. I can't take the chances.
And I'm not saying that all because, like I said, they said he's comfortable in this, and he might not be. So you gotta have, like I said, you can't be a gump. Just sleeping in your mama basement and thinking I'm about to go down there with you every day and just
or she knocking on the room door or busting in on you.
yeah, and then it depends on how the mother is too. So
that's a huge factor. If she overbearing, protective, and if he has some type of loyalty to her, that's probably why he's comfortable. He's comfortable with his mama washing his clothes and folding his laundry, making his lunch before he go to work and stuff like that.
And just FYI, my brother got his own place and stuff now. He's a little older. This was a long time ago. Just in case, he does. He's still single, so I got to put it out there for him. But yeah, it's just what I've seen. So I know things can be different. And I've also been with somebody who had to move back to take care of a sick mother. So I know that's one of the ones that you said it might can happen. So I've seen different situations. So I think I'll be all right. But like I said, if he's a bum, he's a bum.
I could see it from your point of view, and I definitely could see it from me and Stacy's point of view. Yeah. But no, I understand. I definitely could see it from your point of view when you go through things in life, and you're dating and stuff like that. Like you run across a whole bunch of different type of people and men, and it's like when you've been through marriage and relationship, it's like you have this way of thinking that you want the next man your future man to be. And I know you probably want him to be A, B, have this, have that, do this, do that. And then here we go get this list again. He got a list.
And let me put it out there too. I'm not saying he's always been with his mama. Like he's never moved out. I need a man who's been on his own.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I do want to put that out because I thought about that. Like even with my brother and past relationships and things I've seen, I don't want you been with your mama since you was born, and now you in your 40s, and you ain't never left your mama. Like you ain't never go away to school. You ain't never had your own apartment. Now that's something different because I can't trust that you're gonna. That's what I say with maturity and responsibility. I gotta know that that's there. I can't trust that once we do get on our own that you gonna know what to do. Like you said, can you pay the bills? So that is part of what I think too. Now if you had to move back or if you chose to move back, I'm okay with that. But if you've never been without your parents, then that would scare me.
Okay, y'all. I got an inbox question. I want y'all brace yourself, seatbelts, clutch your pearls.
Okay, I'm clutching.
All right.
Okay. It says, I'm about to sleep with my best friend's ex-boyfriend.
Yes. She about to what?
Sleep with her best friend's ex-boyfriend.
Who do that?
It says, I feel bad, but at the same time, I don't. Because he's been wanting to sleep with me as well. So we finna be sleeping together on the low until I have the guts to tell her. Let's get real.
Wow.
How does that justify it though? How do you say because he been wanting to sleep with me too? That's okay.
No, what that means is she's been wanting to sleep with him. That's what that means.
And y'all been flirting on the low.
Lord.
And y'all scandalous and low down. And now I want to fight both of you. Because you're not my friend. And he never was for me.
That's so true. Because not you fell in love with him. Not you about to go on a date with him. Not you about to call him. But you about to sleep with him.
And it says, I feel bad. But at the same time, I don't.
This your best friend. Your sister. This is what I be telling you. People do not respect the code. It is a code. And they don't respect it. how you gonna call me your best friend and your sister, and you don't respect the code? And what I tell y'all the last time, what I'm up big on? Loyalty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But this person don't care about herself
at all.
She don't care about her friend, and she don't care about the guy. She's just
out for what she wants.
Yeah, and she needs to be. That's gonna come back on her.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how we say like the people you keep around? So you know your best friend, right? So if you know your best friend is a little low down and a little whorish, do you keep her away from your man, or do you have that mentality?
Yeah.
Wait, or do you have that mentality? She would never do it to me.
Oh.
She do it to them, but she would never do it to me.
She wouldn't be around my man.
I've learned in life what people show you.
Come on,
they'll do it to you too.
Yes,
you're not exempt.
That was a hard lesson I had to learn.
A hard one for me.
It was a hard one.
Hurt my heart.
Broke me down.
Didn't think, not me. Yeah, you.
You can get it too.
Mm-hmm. Anybody can get it. Mm-hmm. So what people show you, that's what people talk about when you say, I keep my circle real small. Yes. I do not trust people like that.
Because they trying to screw your man. And she said, we just gonna be on the low.
And I'm your best friend. Mm-hmm. But then it does make you wonder, was she like this before? Did the best friend just ignore these?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, these traits, did they ignore it? Or was it something that she just never exhibited in a relationship? Like, I feel like you should know that that person is just that scandalous. Something had to have shown you.
But again,
and best friends tell each other pretty much everything. So you knew she was a hoe.
You did, but she really, honestly, first of all, she knew her man was a hoe. And
well, she let him go.
Mm-hmm.
That's her ex, so she let him go. So he might have been scandalous, but this her best friend.
So here go the thing, though. So are your exes off limits? Can you date your friend's ex-girlfriend or boyfriend?
Not your best friend.
So it's a code with that. You can do it with.
It's a code within the code. Well, honestly, and we've discussed this privately. Mm-hmm. I don't really believe in the code. I don't believe in the code. I believe in ethics, loyalty. I believe in doing right by people. But I wouldn't say so much the code until it comes to best friends and family members. Mm-hmm. Then I have the code.
You off.
I definitely think that everybody that person dealt with or them people dealt with.
So do you think she don't like, people are malicious. Mm-hmm. So he might be doing that to get back at his ex.
Oh,
and she falling victim to it. Because she clearly got low self-esteem.
But I've had that happen to me where it was a situation, this was a very close friend of mine. And her guy broke up. Next thing I know, he's telling me, I always really wanted you, Stacy. Pump your brakes. Let's stop right there. You ain't always wanted nothing. Back off. That's nasty. Mm-hmm. Like, I had shut that down immediately. Like, what's wrong with you? So that could be, and I knew it was nothing but some revenge to try to hurt her.
And that's what you would hope your friend would do. If the man who obviously I'd let him go for a reason, if he thought that was cool enough to do, you would hope that your friend would step in and be like, no,
I know what it is. I'll tell you what it is, y'all. This goes back to what your mama taught you. Don't be telling everybody what you do in the bedroom with your man.
Mm-hmm. Keeper, I agree with you. But even if I did tell you, that's no grounds for you to go try to explore.
She want to see what it be like because you was
that's so nasty.
That is disgusting.
They do exist, trifling people.
And I know because my mama has told me not so much of it, but just keep people out of your relationships. Period.
Yeah.
So, but it's just. That's I don't know that question.
I want to go behind my best friend and sister and cousin.
Nasty. And then I got to question you on everything, not just relationships, but I don't even trust you in my home anymore. Mm-hmm. I don't trust you around my kids. We can't go to the movies and chit chat. Like, I don't want to do anything with you. Like,
but that's the thing, you don't know though. She's creeping around behind your back.
She said until they have the guts to tell her. That's what the last part was. Till we have the guts.
Yeah, once y'all get the guts, I might mess around and fight you because I'm so disgusted. I'm so mad. Like I can see me fist fighting you because I'm so pissed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, them paws coming.
You always trying to fight.
Yeah, because that's so disgusting to me.
But
That's a whole
My
other
anger
level
will
of
take over.
betrayal.
But this is the thing. Obviously, her friendship never meant anything. Because she had to say, before we have the guts to tell her, that means she's willing to throw the friendship away to have a relationship
And
with
I'm
her
willing to
ex-man.
throw these hands because you ready to throw the relationship away. Let's get it.
Because we ain't going back to
let me
where we
tell
were in the beginning.
He's an ex for a reason. And you may think, oh, he did it to you. He ain't going to do it to me. Okay. Okay.
Yes, he will, because that's who he is.
Yeah.
And obviously, that's who you are, too. So, like I said, it's going to come back to both of y'all.
Y'all belong together.
She going to look up one day, and that's maybe something a little different, but something going to happen with her, too, because her karma is going to get her. Because if y'all got some answers, little comment below. We're going to wrap this one up.
Yes. Conceal and carry is legal in Illinois now.
All right, y'all. Let's cheers to another great episode of Let's Get Real TV.
Till next time, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. We definitely want to hear your comments.